Now, an earthquake has triggered a tsunami, which has struck a coastal city in Indonesia.
Welcome back, and pay attention to this story because it really is a tragedy unfolding in Indonesia.
Thanks for joining us. Sifting through mountains of mud and debris, emergency teams in Indonesia
now to another major story we're following tonight. The death toll soaring in Indonesia after a powerful 7.5 magnitude earthquake triggered a tsunami.
Authorities in Indonesia saying at least 832 people have died.
On 28 September 2018, a magnitude 7.5 earthquake struck in central Sulawesi, Indonesia, with an epicenter close to the provincial capital, Palu. The main shock was preceded by a sequence of foreshocks, starting about 3 hours earlier with a magnitude 6.1 event, followed by several others, all located in the area immediately south of the main shock epicenter. The main shock occurred during rush hour traffic. Violent shaking was reported in Donggala and Palu. Blackouts occurred throughout the area and telecommunications went down. The main shock was followed by a series of aftershocks with 14 of magnitude 5 in the first 24 hours. Since then, a total of 150 aftershocks have struck the region. After the earthquake, a tsunami with a height of 5 meters, with some as nearly as 6 meters, devastated the Indonesian island of Sulawesi. It was estimated that hundreds of people were caught off guard and swept away by the waves. The earthquake did not only cause tsunami, but also major soil liquefations in areas in and around Palu. The mud flows led to many buildings submerged, causing hundreds of deaths, with many more missing.
Tanah kan begini, tanah berputar begini, berputar. Ada yang turun sekali, ada yang naik. Baru bangunan kan sudah rubuh-rubuh. Lumpur dari atas. Ini kan dari dalam tanah dia muncul, yang cair sudah.
The combined effects of the earthquake and tsunami led to the deaths of an estimated 4,340 people, 10,679 injured, and 667 missing. More than 70,000 houses are reported to be damaged by the disasters, forcing tens of thousands of people to live in shelters and tents. Authorities confirmed that numerous settlements and residential areas, including more than 1,000 homes, had been destroyed by the earthquake and tsunami. Many buildings have collapsed, including hospitals. Makeshift medical centers were set up outdoors. Mosques in Palu were also damaged. Of the 24 mosques, 20 were severely damaged and only few survived. The Koneng Ponolili Bridge, Palu's iconic bridge, and also the first arch bridge in Indonesia, was also confirmed to be destroyed by the earthquake and tsunami. What are the safety measures employed during this series of disasters? Before the arrival of the tsunami, Indonesian officials calculated the estimated time of its arrival. Calculations suggested that the tsunami would arrive in Palu approximately 20 minutes after the earthquake. A tsunami warning was issued in Palu and Donggala. Warnings were sent via SMS by the Indonesian Ministry of Communication and Information. But why there were hundreds of people that were caught off guard when tsunami occurred? Were people really aware a tsunami is coming? Indonesia's Meteorological and Geophysics Agency, or BMKG, issued a tsunami warning just after the initial quake. The agency says the waves hit while the warning was still in force and was lifted later after the tsunami had struck. BMKG claimed the timing was clear. However, though the alert was sent out and tsunami warning were sent to residents via text message, they might not have been received. A spokesman for the disaster agency said the quake had brought down the area's power and communication lines and that there were no sirens along the coast, which might have been rendered useless. At that time, hundreds of people had gathered for a beachfront festival in Palu, and it was a scene of horror as waves powered over the beach, sweeping up everything in its path. Could more lives have been saved? It is possible as Indonesia does actually have more advanced tsunami warning system, including a network of 21 buoys, which have dispatched advanced warning based on data gathered by deep-sea sensors. However, none of the buoys are working. Some have been damaged by vandals and others were stolen. Indonesia's National Disaster and Mitigation Agency has said that most of the victims in Palu were killed as a result of the tsunami.